episode. Be an ambassador for Let's Talk.
So we have a little bit of technical difficulty for my mom. So I would like to welcome you all to Let's Talk. And when she comes back on, we'll keep it going.
Time is like, you die, but I was like, happy you're here. Please don't go, I love you so, I love you so, happy you're here. Did you think you?
So welcome to Let's Talk. And as she joins again in just a second, I hope that everyone did have a good week. And in vain of what my mom would always say, we're going to show our quote of the week. And I'm pretty sure you know what it's going to be about, right, Mom?
Yes, it's about smiles. And it says, smile from your heart. Nothing is more beautiful than a woman who is happy to be herself. Smile from your heart. You're going to see this fitting in with our vocabulary word today. Smile from your heart. Nothing is more beautiful than a woman who is happy to be herself. Let's see all the smiles from the heart this morning. Let's go, smiling from the heart. Good. Smiling from the heart. Good. Now, it takes 1 minute to change your attitude. And that 1 minute can change your entire day. It takes how long?
1 minute.
1 minute.
1 minute.
1 minute to change what?
Your attitude.
Attitude. And it takes that same
1 minute.
1 minute.
change
Entire
day. So your whole day can be changed by your change of attitude. If you're having a bad day, take 1 minute and change your attitude. Your whole day changes. Your whole day. Isn't that something? Your whole day changes because of our attitude. Well, let me share with you now what caught my eyes in the news beside the pandemic which is going on. A 90-year-old veteran, he's a man, got into the cockpit of a Vietnam War vet flyer airplane that he flew in Vietnam as a pilot. 90 years old. He got into that fighter jet and he said his words were, flying that plane was like riding a bicycle. He didn't forget how to fly that plane. 90 years old, flying once again. He said he'll do it again. 90 years old. I share that with us. Stop giving up on talking about age. You can do anything. Another thing that caught my eye in the news, I hope it caught yours, was that 4 civilians were out in space, outer space for how long if you were watching the news? No, 3 days. They were out there for 3 days orbiting the Earth. They were the first United States humans to go on this space flight to orbit the Earth, that is outside the help of and participation of NASA. So maybe for your children and grandchildren, you want to begin to save your money because they will in the future want to start, because of this, commercial flights to outer space. You may want to start saving for that. And you may want to hit the lottery maybe to be able to go on that. But we have civilians being able to go out to outer space. So kudos to those persons who went outer space and they came back safely down to Earth. Now, what else in the news? This will put a smile on your face, hopefully, because it did for me. Out there in Rockland, Maine, there's a lady out there by the name of Virginia Oliver. She is 101 years old. 101 years old. Why did she catch my eye in the news? She is still lobster trapping and harvesting. She is on the boat that her husband once owned, and the boat is in her name, Virginia. And every morning she gets up to go and trap lobster and harvest lobsters. The news reported one time that a crab bit her finger and she had to go to the hospital or to the doctor to get it stitched up. She got some stitches and the doctor said to her, "Why are you still out there on that boat?" And her response was, "Because I want to." And she says she's going to go as long as she could. That's what she's been doing from she was 8 years old, and she's still doing it today, 101 years old. And guess who is her boss? That brought a smile to my face in addition to what was already there. Her boss on this lobster boat is her 78-year-old son, Max. So this 101-year-old lady, she's out there lobster fishing with a 78-year-old son. That made me smile. So I hope that put a smile to your face and it put a pep in your step and encouragement that you could do it too. 101 years old, still out there on the boat lobster fishing. Great job. Good stuff. Now, today is the first day of fall. So we say goodbye, summer. The first day of fall is today. First day of fall. So now I'm going to put up on the screen, like we did before, the beginning of some words that are associated with fall. In your notebooks, grab your pen or pencils. You are going to have 1 minute to write down the word or words that these letters begin that talks about fall. What word or words begin with these letters that talk about fall? You will have 1 minute when it appears on the screen. And the time starts now. Words associated with fall.
All right, time is up. Would you like us to go with the wordsmith? Time is
Okay,
up.
are you they should be finished. You may unmute now and answer, and you grade your own papers. Okay, that H, what did you write?
Halloween.
Halloween, anybody else? What did you write for H?
Harvest.
Harvest, that was harvest. What
Or
about
hay.
O? O. What did you write?
Outside.
Okay, anybody else?
October.
All right, anyone else? One more guess. What you wrote? Orange. Orange.
Yeah.
R. What did you write? R.
I write rain. And you know, I just picking up from what you said this morning when you said fall is here. As I don't have the experience.
All right, good guess. Red. Leaves turn orange and red. What about P?
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin. Pumpkin.
Yeah. Okay.
Pumpkin. A.
Autumn.
Okay. A. Autumn. Yes. Autumn and apples. A. Autumn apples. S. Gets a little bit cool, so we have to wear a
Sweat.
sweater. C.
Fall.
Cool.
Christmas.
Cool call. Okay, good points. C. Cozy. Cozy. F.
Fall.
Fall.
Okay. Because we are wearing a sweater because it's a little frosty. A little frosty.
Frosty.
Okay. And now you're going to have, oh, we have some more there that he didn't show. That was falling leaves and apples. Falling leaves and apples. Words associated with fall. Now get ready to answer also these trivia questions. Let's see how much you know about fall.
It will pop up on your screen. There are going to be 8 questions, multiple choice. These are pretty fun and actually mostly simple. So we give you 2 minutes to answer. Be sure to hit submit at the end. Good luck. We'll give you about 1 more minute. Right? Be sure to hit the submit button. We are going to review the answers.
Okay, let's see what you did. 8 short questions on fall. What is another name for fall? Oh, everybody got that. That's what? Autumn. Autumn. The British say autumn, Americans say fall. Number 2. Okay, number 2. What 2 holidays happen during fall? Okay, 71%, you are right. Halloween and Thanksgiving. Halloween and Thanksgiving are the 2 holidays that happen during fall. Question number 3, which animal collects nuts in autumn? And that's the squirrel. The squirrel, I see them in my backyard all the time. Number 4, in fall, leaves often change from green to yellow, orange, red, as they lose what natural green pigment? I see you paid attention to your teacher in the science class because everyone got chlorophyll. Good. Good job. Number 5, starting with January. Its season is fall in the United States. Okay, so January, those months are what season here? What season? January, February, March. What season is that here in the US?
Good morning, winter.
Winter. Thank you, Demi. It's winter. So after winter comes what?
Spring.
Spring, then
Fall.
summer, then fall.
Fall.
So it would be with
Summer,
season.
then
The
fall.
4th season. It would be the 4th season.
Fall.
Number 6, in fall, we experience shortened days. To make up for this, the local government requests that at 2 a.m. on November the 3rd, we do what? Turn our clocks 1 hour
Go backward.
We fall backwards.
back. Yes, and an easy way we remember it, we say fall back.
Backwards.
We always fall back. We say spring forward, fall back.
Fall
So
back.
yes, in November, we
Spring
turn our
forward.
clock back, 1 hour back, fall back. Number 7, what causes fall to happen? Okay,
The
that's
earth is tilted away from the sun.
that's right. Listen to science lady. She been paying attention and helping those boys with that science. The earth is getting farther away from the sun. And the final question, number 8, this popular fall food that inspires spiced drinks
Pumpkin.
and pies is actually a fruit. Okay,
Pumpkin.
remember it has to be a drink and a fruit.
Pumpkin.
You have a pumpkin drink?
Pumpkin
The thing is
spice.
apple.
Do we?
Apple.
I'm asking, do we have a pumpkin drink?
Yes.
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 Okay. Do we have a pumpkin pie?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so pumpkin. All right. Thank you for taking part in our trivia. Anybody 8 out of 8? Amoy, 8 out of 8?
No, I guess so.
I got 7 out of 8. I got the one with the bagel. I got 2 bagels instead of a squirrel.
Good. Didn't get the squirrel.
I got 8. I got 8.
All right. Demi got 8. Good job. Good job.
And my 6 feels like 8 because I don't experience Paul. I don't know.
Now, let me interject here. Because you don't experience something doesn't mean you don't know about it.
That's me.
So today is not only the beginning of fall, but today is the beginning of what is called the autumnal equinox. The autumnal equinox, coming from the word autumn. What do we mean by that? This only happens 2 times during the year. 2 times during the year. And it's happening today at around 2:21 p.m. At around 2:21 p.m. today, the sun is going to pass over the equator. As it passes over the equator at about 2:21 today, there is going to be equal daylight around the world for all the countries. It's going to be exactly above the equator around 2:21 p.m. today. And that is going to cause equal daylight for that few minutes for all the world. This only happens twice, in the summer and in the fall. So today we will have what is called the autumnal equinox. That is today. Now, I hope you have been practicing our recipes. Anybody practice the recipes and want to say briefly what it is you did? No, only me? Now, come on, you're not still cooking the same way. Try them out. You need to go and try that apple pumpkin butter. You must try that. You heard me, Naomi? Must try that. That is so good. Kyle, what you have to say?
I eat it like it's baby food or just straight out the jar. Really good.
Really good. Really good. Have it with toast, pancakes, waffles. It is good. It is good. Trust me. Not just good, it's very, very good. So let's see, before we get to that other recipe, I want to mention also that today is Business Women's Day. Business Women's Day. So if you are a businesswoman, I said kudos to you and congratulations, and I hope your business continues to succeed. If you know some woman who owns a business, give them a congratulations, a shout out today, because today is American Business Women's Day. Business Women's Day today. Now let's see what our recipe is. Today, our recipe is spinach souffle. Spinach souffle. And of course, the main ingredient is going to be spinach, and it's going to have all those ingredients in it: onions and oil and flour, milk, pepper and salt, cream of tartar, and of course, eggs. And follow the preparation steps, and you should have a souffle looking like the one in the picture, ready to eat. Delicious spinach souffle. Try it. Try it. Try the recipes. And what was our last vocabulary word? Jenalyn used it. What was it? She used it this morning.
Coda.
Coda. How many of you been using your word? Thumbs up. No, you have to use it or you will lose it. Okay. All right, we have a new word today, facade. Facade. It is a noun. Facade. It is a noun. It means an outward appearance that is maintained to conceal a less pleasant or credible reality. Her flawless public facade masks private despair. In other words, you are pretending that everything is okay when it's not. So you're smiling and people are looking at you and saying, oh, she's all right. But it's a facade because inside everything is not okay. That's a facade, managing to put on a facade to show that you are brave. That is our new word for today and this week, facade. Let's segue now to our health quiz and let's see what you will do with this.
So the health quiz is not going to be on your screen, it's actually going to be in a PowerPoint. So I'm going to pull that up and we're going to go through the answers together. So here it comes. Mom, are you ready?
Okay, as soon as it's up. Okay, now this fruit likes to hang around in bunches. Shout out your answer. Which fruit is that?
The answers are on the second slide. So you will have the current questions. You could probably jot down your answers if you like.
We'll go through them, Kyle. We'll go through them.
Okay.
Okay, so that's grapes, correct? The next question. Ready for the next question? This, okay, you're showing us the answer. Okay, this fruit is big and green with stripes outside, but red inside.
Watermelon.
Watermelon. Which fruit is yellow with lots of tiny dimples on the outside?
Lemon.
Lemon. Its
Really?
color is the same as its name.
Orange.
Orange. A fuzzy fruit.
Kiwi.
Kiwi.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm guessing.
No.
Come on.
Oh, the next one is peach. The next one is kiwi, named after a brown bird. Kiwi.
Kiwi.
That's the one is kiwi. Yes. Red and has seeds on the outside.
Strawberries.
Strawberries. Yay. And they are our fruit. That's our fruit quiz for today. Fruit quiz for today. Now, you were supposed to be exercising. Remember now, I told you the story in the news about the 101-year-old woman still lobster harvesting. So that means we need to exercise. She's doing that. That's how she's so fit to be able to do that on a daily basis. So let's see what you have to report on your Let's Talk exercise for today. Shout your names out and then we'll move you further on the track.
Janelyn.
Andrea.
Janelyn, Andrea, good job.
Christine.
Christine, good job.
Naomi,
Naomi, way to go. Shout your names out.
Norma.
Norma, good job, Norma.
Demi.
Demi, woohoo. Blanche. Anybody else? Okay, if you've not been able to keep up this week, remember, start today. Don't give up, just continue and start and do a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. If you can't find 30 minutes, do a little snippet here, a little snippet there. Good morning, Shanique. Good to have you with us this morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Good morning.
Okay.
Now, I sent out a video to see if you were able to do 5 minutes exercise with this video. We're not going to show the whole 5 minutes today because of the essence of time, but you will be able to see yourselves as you go back to the YouTube. The whole 5 minutes will be there of some of us exercising. Whoa, I haven't seen it, so this is going to be my first time seeing it put together. Let's see what you did, those of you submitted.
Right now. Here we go, everybody. Come on, feet. Just start walking. Walk, 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 walk. Woo! Watch what 5 minutes can do. Come on. It's walk, 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 walk. Always find that nice fast pace. That's why we use music in our Walk at Home program. It's all about the speed you need to get in great shape. It's walking, 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 walking. 5, 6, ready for side steps? Try it now, just out to the side. Step out to the side, the other foot comes right in to meet it. Out together, out together. Right away, I dropped in a little, okay? So sit down into it just a bit. Out together, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, walking again, we're walking, yeah. Go, good. Kicks are coming. Give me 4 more walks, 4, 3, 2. Now here comes a kick. Before I raise my leg, I'm thinking stable core, belly button toward the spine, and you've got a long back. Your alignment is good. Kick, kick, good, kick, and kick. Come on, strong kicks. 4 more counts, 4, 3, 2, we're walking now. Good, walk, walk, walk. Come on, feet, close, open, close, open, close. Good. Feel better? See what 5 minutes can do? Amazing. If you're counting steps, this is about a 500 step workout. If you are counting with your step counters, I love that. 4, 3, power walk. Nice job. Fast feet, fast feet. Now I want you to slowly, keep it easy. Exhale. In case your breathing just took off, if that heart rate started to climb. Easy. That's it. You did it. 5-minute health boosting walk. See you next time.
What happened, Jenna?
I love that exercise.
What happened, Jenna?
I don't know why I put myself through this, and every time we finish, you laugh.
That's funny. You know, my laughter good for you. What you want me to cry?
I think I love this exercise.
Did you enjoy that, Ivy? Did you enjoy that, Ivy? Ivy, you have to unmute.
She wasn't able to hear you. She was
Did you
asking
enjoy
if you
that?
enjoyed it.
Yes, I did.
You didn't hear what Christine had to say. Christine, to the end, what were those words you were saying?
Man,
2 words?
I enjoyed it though, but
No, to the end. What you saying to the end?
I don't
Your
remember.
favorite words beginning with M?
Mercy.
Mercy.
Yeah, mercy, precise, yeah. But I think I like it because to me it was, as much as I had so much pain doing it because it's a new challenge, but I think it's doable. So that's been my new little gig there, doing those. I love it. I love it after a while. I was like,
she's panting, mercy. That was good. Maybe we'll do it again. Very good, ladies. Good. I like when you're up to the challenge, not afraid of it. Thank you so much for submitting those videos. And you'll have a chance to revisit it as you go back to the YouTube channel. Now you had a plate project. Let me see what you did with those plates.
Good day, ladies. This is a tourist souvenir, Jamaican souvenir. It was made from an old cracked plate. Crack is somewhere at over over this side. It's decorated with 2 fudge sticks painted in black and yellow. Then I have the Akis, the national fruit, pasted on. And then the background has some silver glitter. And then I took an old coaster, pasted it in the middle. That's a coaster. And then it is on a stand, displayed. It's a souvenir plate, Jamaican souvenir. And I can sell you, if you need it, just let me know. See the crack in the back of the plate? These are my 2 dinner plates that I designed for the dinner plate project for Let's Talk. I took some lettering and I placed in each dinner plate. I also took some fruits and I decorated the dinner plates with fruits. I also enhanced the look of each dinner plate by adding these flowers. This dinner plate says, put God first. This dinner plate says, God is good.
Good afternoon, Let's Talk. Our project this week is to make something out of craft plate or an old plate. This is my project. I draw some holly leaves with permanent marker. I put some berries, red berries in it. I made 2 of them. I didn't do any design in the back, just in front. And this will be on my stand for Christmas. It's life living. I made 2. This is my project this week. Holly leaves with berries for the season. Bye.
Good morning, ladies. Here is my completed plate project. I used a large plate, a smaller dessert plate, and a soup bowl to make a dessert tear. This is good for entertaining, especially with Thanksgiving and Christmas coming up. My plate being used as a dessert tear.
Hello, Let's Talk family. This is my repurposed dinner plate project. As you can see, I used a bowl and a plate and I made a stand. Now I can use this stand for either a cake stand or, as I chose to for this particular project, to use it as a floral stand. I want to put this aside for the Thanksgiving period and I am going to decorate my table with it. There you have it. My repurposed dinner bowl and dinner plate.
This week, make an article from broken plate, old plate, chippy plate. You have a This is what we come up with. A plaque. If you like it.
So Debbie here. Our project this week was to make something or refurbish an old plate, and I refurbished an old plate using napkin and Mod Podge. So here is my project. I don't know if this is my mother's plate or this is my plate, but I know I had it. This is a bigger plate than a dinner plate, so I will use this as a charger to put in the center to hold my Benny cakes, my coconut tarts, my peanut cakes for the festive season that is coming up. So I just use the napkin, the word of the napkin, blessed, and I place 3 blessed in the middle because I am blessed, praise the Lord. And I use leaves, a pine cone, and an acorn to embellish it some more because it already has all the 4 colors: pears, cherries, grapes. So it is a fitting theme for this plate. So here is my refurbished plate that I made for my project this week. Bye, Nestor.
Good job. My goodness, you ladies are creative. Well, good job. Those of you who haven't had a chance to do it, you got some ideas, get projects going on the way. Get some ideas and get going. And now let's continue our theme. We use the plate. So now let's use the wine glass. What can you do with a wine glass or goblet? What can you do with a wine glass or goblet? I see Jenelyn's mind spinning because she's ready to run and grab hers and get started.
Oh, it's may I ask Demi why is it she did only one plate this time around?
Demi, what happened? Only one plate instead of 2 or 3?
Sorry, I'll do a Christmas one and I'll send it.
Okay, see what you would do with a wine glass. Those of you who have not had a chance to do your projects, we hope you will do it. This is also a part of good health, good mental, emotional health, good mental as you have to think and create, get that part of your brain activated and going. Repurpose or do something new or different with a wine glass. And now we will segue to Norma's favorite text. We are using this morning Norma's favorite text, which is found in Joshua chapter 1, verse 9. Joshua chapter 1, verse 9. And this comes in the form of a question. It begins in the form of a question. It begins, have I? The I is in reference to whom?
God.
It's in reference to God. It's talking about God. So God is speaking here. And of course, it's the book of Joshua. So who is he speaking to in this book?
Joshua.
But it's applicable to us today. Okay, speaking to Joshua here, but it's applicable to us today. So God says, have I not commanded? What does the word commanded mean? Have I not commanded?
Give your order or...
Okay, haven't I given you some orders? What else?
Instruction.
Haven't I given you some instructions? That's right. What is that? Someone said something? Okay, I've given you some instructions. Haven't I told you? I've commissioned you. I am the one who have called you to this line of duty. And I've called you. And because I've called you, I'm giving you a command. Be strong. I have called you so you can be strong. What does this strong suggest?
Mighty.
Mighty. What else?
Courage. Courage.
Courage. Okay, be courageous. What else? Okay, this strength must be outside of your own strength. Do not be dependent on your brain, your wisdom, your degree, your knowledge. Don't be dependent on that. And it's, of course, talking about not being dependent on your physical strength. This strength must come only from God. This is saying have total dependence upon God. Trust in the Lord as our true source of strength. Stop leaning to our own understanding. So he's saying, be strong. You can do it because I gave you the command to do so. So he's telling us not only to be strong, but also to be courageous. What does courageous mean?
Brave.
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 Be brave. Why is it do we need to be brave? He says, do not be afraid. Why? What makes us afraid? What makes you afraid? Why are you afraid? What are you afraid of?
Pandemic.
The pandemic. What else?
Getting very sick.
Getting very sick. What else are we afraid of?
Death.
Death. What else are we afraid of? What is that?
Losing a loved one.
Losing a loved one. Norma, what was that?
Failure.
What is, I didn't hear it.
Failure.
Okay, so do not be afraid of any of those things. We don't have to be afraid of our enemies. You don't have to be afraid of feeling unworthy, feeling unfit for the job, feeling unqualified. I can't do that. Feeling that this is too difficult for you. The Lord himself is saying, do not be afraid. Then he comes back again as a reminder, if you didn't hear it the first time. Don't be discouraged. Don't be afraid. Don't be discouraged. Yes, the pandemic is here and it seems failure. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of your enemies. You don't have to be afraid of sickness. You don't have to be afraid of death. You don't have to be afraid of any of these things. Why? For I, he calls his name, for I, the Lord, your home. God. He's affirming us now and saying why we don't have to be afraid, why we don't have to be discouraged. Because I, remember he begins for I, the same I. The I is the Lord your God. For I, the Lord your God, will. You know that verb will is definitive. It didn't say may. It says will, definitive. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I will be with you. And that you can put your own name in there. So put your name in there. The Lord says, I will be with you. That's right. You put your own name in there. I will be with Blanche. The Lord tells you that. And you read, the Lord is not going to be like a friend who's there periodically. Is not going to be there like some people we see now and again. It's not going to be where we say a goodbye. The Lord is going to be always with us. And listen, it says, I'm going to be with you wherever you go.
In every situation.
That's right. Wherever you go, God is going to be. So he's going to be with you at work. Yes, they're mean. He's going to be there with you at work. He's going to be with you when you go on the street. He's going to be with you as you are at home. He's going to be with you wherever you travel. He's going to be with you while you sleep. He's going to be with you when you awaken. That's a promise that the Lord keeps. His promises are not like man. This is God himself speaking. Say, whatever comes your way, remember, I am with you. I am with you. You can afford to be strong. You could be courageous. You don't have to be afraid because I am with you. Beautiful admonition and affirmation coming in this text, Joshua 1:9, Norma's favorite text this morning. And may it be a part of our lives that we will continue to allow the Lord to guide us throughout as we navigate throughout life. So the song which is fitting to go along with this text, be strong in the Lord. Beautiful rendition. Be strong in the Lord, for the battle is his, and you have been given victory. He's given you victory, so you can be strong. Thank you, Joe Diane, for joining us this morning, and Shanique, good to have you this morning. Good morning, Margaret. Good morning, Miss Dennis. Miss Dennis called me last week and she affirmed me. She must know that was one of my days. I needed a little strength, and the Lord sent that call in the middle of while I was teaching my grandson. And she had such nice words and affirmation to say. Thank you, Miss Dennis. You didn't know what you did that day. You lifted my spirits. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Miss Curtis, Kristen, Demi, Jenilyn, Andrea, Naomi, Norman, anybody else who's listening by way of YouTube. I'm asking you to do, each of you to do something as soon as you hang up. If you think you're going to forget, write it down. When you come off, go to the YouTube channel for today. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Then like, there's a little thumb, stick it up, like, share. There must be somebody, at least one person you can share this with, and then write a sentence or two to say what keeps you coming and how you have been blessed today. So I'm going to look especially at today and see if you responded. Like, share, and write a comment to say how you were blessed today. And remember to invite someone to Let's Talk, because it takes you only 1 minute to change your attitude. And that 1 minute can change your entire day. God bless you and your families. Please stay safe out there and do take care of yourselves.
God bless.